My wonderful good people of Nigeria, I come in peace. But there is this question bothering me which I want to ask each and every one of you. What makes you think that the corrupt-minded politicians we have in power and satanic politicians who are corrupt, who have no empathy for their people, are the ones to fix your country? What makes you think this same set of people can make Nigeria great? What makes you think that they are your messiahs? Are you still wondering? If they are your messiahs, why are we where we are today? If these same people you are looking up to are the people that are going to fix your problem, why are we still struggling today? Why are they living large, living fat, making big allocation for themselves, big and fat allocation for themselves? The budget padding we are seeing today, is it not from these corrupt-minded politicians? Do you think an APC sitting government will move for electoral reform in Nigeria? No. What makes you think that APC will begin to move and begin to call you Nigerians want to make electoral reform? Are we still sleeping? Are we still dreaming? This is 2025. Wake up. It is your responsibility to push for this electoral reform, not the APC government that is willing to do this for you if you don't push. Do you think they are ready to lose any seat? Do you think they want to give you the same thing you experienced in 2023? There are some people we are privileged and managed. We get people today who are defecting, who came under the platform of, under the grace of Mr. Peter Obi, and today they are in Senate and other political parties that manage because of the little thing that happened during that presidential election. There was no technical glitch on the other election happening that day, but except the presidential election that they had technical glitch, and those people survived. Do you think the sitting government will allow that same thing to happen? If you think it will happen, what happened in the election that just passed, the election of Imo State? What happened in the election of Bayelsa? What happened in the election of Kogi? What happened in the Edo election? Is that the kind of electoral process we want to carry on in Nigeria? No, I don't think so. This is time for you to stand up and wake up and begin the push for electoral reform. It is now, before it is too late. We don't want a situation, we want to have that process that we want to push for electoral reform, that what happened in 2019, that Buhari refused to sign the electoral reform because he said it was too close to the election. We have to start now. If we get to 2026, we have lost it out. For you, bear in mind that APC will not welcome electoral reform, but you have the power to push as a citizen. You have the right to say this is what you want, because power belongs to you, the citizen. Don't be scared. We know they have captured the institution. We don't have opposition parties. It is your responsibility. PDP is dead. Labour Party is dead. What we have today is APC. It's Labour Party APC. There is no any political party that is standing today. It's one party system that is operating now in Nigeria. That is why you can see everyone that is defecting to APC because they want to hide under the umbrella of Baba Ijobo. They want to survive under the umbrella of Baba Ijobo because they don't trust the electoral system. That is why the former national chairman of APC, Adam Ochomole, said, if you come to APC, your sins are forgiven. So you can see political parties decamping now because there is no hope for them. The people you think your rep, your senators are defecting to APC, who is going to move for the electoral reform for you? Who do you think will push for you? Who is coming to save you? We have thousands of you with integrity. We have thousands of you who can do much better than Peter Obi. But the system will not allow you. I know some of you will be upset that I mentioned Peter Obi. Yes. Mention to me, bring out one politician who has passed through office of a governor today that can come out to do the things Peter Obi is doing. That they will not bring out is a corruption file and cases out for that governor. Point out that governor who can come out to speak today, to challenge this government. Point it out that will not have any corruption cases that will make him to keep quiet. El-Rufai today, who is coming out today to condemn this government, calling it say that illiterate are the one ruling. During his time he was ruling, the president and people who were ruling, what qualification do they have that is different from these people who are ruling? Are they not the same people? Did El-Rufai condemn it that day when he was the governor? When the government was favoring him, did he do? That is why I say these politicians are not your messiah. Today now, El-Rufai now is now speaking for Nigerians. When you don't favor them, they are in the side of Nigerians. But when you favor them, everything they are doing is okay. They don't care about you. That is the hypocrisy of our politicians. They don't care about you. It's about themselves and their family, their children. How much state they can capture. How much institutions they can capture to control and manipulate. That is what the politicians are after. That is why I'm telling you, they are not your messiah. They can't save you. You don't need them. You don't need people like El-Rufai. You don't need all these politicians to make Nigeria great. It is you, the citizen, to wake up. There are thousands of good people in Nigeria who could not get access to power because of what? The people, the bad people have captured the institution and they will not give space for good people to come into leadership. This is the problem we are having. The only way for us to make our country work today is for us to start this electoral process. El-Rufai, who is shouting today, sorry for taking you back. During his time as a governor, Nigeria were clamoring for resource control. Clamoring for what? People to do restructuring. El-Rufai, they appoint him as the chairman. He made some recommendation. His committee came up with recommendation. Did El-Rufai push for Buhari? Did they implement anything from his recommendation? If he thinks he loves Nigeria. They are hypocrite. Today, because Tinubu removed his leg from the shoe he was wearing, today now, it's against the people in power. But if he had happened to succeed as they nominate him as a minister, will he be saying the same thing today? Will he be saying the same thing he's saying today? That for you to know that these politicians are selfish. They are power mongers. They are just all they are after is want to capture power. That is what they're after. They want to capture the state. They want to capture power. We are not looking for people who want to come and capture power. We are not looking for people who want to take over power from APC. We are looking for people who want to fix Nigeria, make Nigeria work, make our institutions work effectively as it's being done in other places. It's different thing that create Nigeria. Is it not the same God that created us? What image are we made of? Why is our own things going different direction? And we Nigerians, we are too comfortable in the situation we find ourselves. To an extent, the world have recognized us as the most happiest people in hardship. Even all adjustable spinal we have on earth to do jobs, to do mechanical work and everything, Nigerians are more than those adjustable spinal. We can adjust to any situation. If this planet Earth is engulfed with fire today, if everybody is going to the space or other planet to survive, Nigeria will still be adjusting on Earth here, looking for a different place to go and stay. They will not move. We will continue to adjust. That is why your satanic political leaders, they took advantage of your weakness and they are perpetrating this evil they are doing on you. And you are so comfortable in hardship. You are so comfortable. They have made you to understand that corruption is a way of life in Nigeria. You are not seeing corruption as a sin. That is why you wake up as a civil servant. You say you are not going to work. You call your friend to sign in for you, and you will get paid at the end of the month. Some of you don't even come to work. You don't go to work, but you are receiving salary for doing nothing. Corruption has been a way of life. That is why you want to go and swear an affidavit. You want to go to bank, or you are going to court. You will see people all over the road. You want to do NIA. If you go inside to do it, it will take you not less than 3 months to do it. But if you go through the back door corrupt way and pay money, that thing they say they don't have, you will get it immediately within an hour. Is it how a system is working? And they made you understand. And every Nigerian want to do anything will not go through the direct way. They want to go through the back door because corruption has become a way of life to everyone. And we have accepted corruption. That is why you are seeing political leaders who are corrupt. You celebrate them. You worship them as your God. You see them as your savior. They are killing you. They have destroyed the future of your children. They have stolen away your commonwealth. Yet, they are the people you worship. You celebrate them. You see them as the option for yourself. While you are much better than them. What difference is of you from those people? You left them. We have relaxed so much and allowed the bad ones to be in power. Are you thinking about the future of your children? Leave them, let them finish their 8 years. Leave them, let them finish their 4 years. How old are you today? After Buhari has finished his 8 years. How is your life? You will continue. You say this one, allow this one to finish. When somebody is not doing right because of ethnicity, religious, they have used it to brainwash you people. You've given up on them. You leave them to continue perpetrating this evil that you can stop through the power of a citizen. You are a citizen, you have your power. Don't be deceived. Don't be deceived. We don't want anyone to come, any politician to come and deceive us to say it's a Democrat. We don't believe the same people who pretend to be Democrat today. They came to deceive Nigerians in 2012, conduct protests, talk about condemn subsidy removal. The same people who pretend to be Democrat, they are in power today. They are worse than the military government. They have gagged institutions. They have gagged the media. They are doing everything. If you want to speak against the government, they are fighting you. They are fighting companies. People today cannot do. Every companies cannot say anything. Nobody wants to condemn because if you do, you will be shut down. What kind of a system is operating like this? What is the difference between you and the military rule? If there will be no freedom of speech for Nigerians, if people who are opposition to you will be going through tribulation, will be going through hell, because nobody can criticize the government. In other places, government welcome criticism in order to allow them to see their loopholes. But in Nigeria case, they see opposition as an enemy. It's going to be a do or die affairs. What kind of a country operates in that way? Don't believe in them. Wake up, Nigeria. These people are not Democrat. It's only when they are in opposition you see them like Democrat. Today, now PDP will be pretending to be a Democrat. When they capture power today, they will do worse than APC. They have done it. APC have come, taken over from PDP. They have done worse than the things they condemn Good Luck of. What have they not said about Good Luck? What have they not done? Is it up to what Good Luck they call Good Luck to say he has failed? Has APC not taking us from 100% Nigeria, let's say 90% Nigeria have gotten to 80. They have taken Nigeria from that 80% they have gotten to. When our growth, we are having a better growth. We are having as the second largest economy. When we are doing it, they came to take over power. They took us back now to 20%. We don't even know where we are going. We don't even know where we are in the world again. We don't even know the level where we are in Africa. We have lost everything, every position. And you see them, they will say they are Democrat. They will come now to deceive us again. Don't listen to them. You have the power. Nigerians, wake up and fix your country. Please wake up and fix your country. You have the power through your electoral vote. You have the power through voting. So let's do. The only way you can vote today is for you to push for electoral reform. I am not telling any of you to sit back. Because what they are doing today, they want to push you. Because there is this campaign and this narrative telling you that nobody should go and vote if they do not do electoral reform. You have a space, you have a window to push for electoral reform. You don't sit down and say you are not going to vote. Then you have given them the license. They are doing it deliberately so that you withdraw. If you like, you don't vote, 10 people vote. They will continue to rule. But you have opportunity and option to move for electoral reform. Not the one that Mahmoud will sit down to declare. We want electoral reform where your vote from the polling unit will be the one reflecting in the IRF, and that will be the one that the federal government and the INEC will recognize. We want to minimize the human influence in our electoral system. That is why this electoral reform is very important. We want to reduce those manipulation of political parties. If we can have a candidate, independent candidate that can come out for election, that will be much better for Nigeria. So if we push for this electoral reform, we can achieve. Together we can do this. Don't be scared. How many people then go fit buy? How many people then go fit push? They will be tired. That is why now the whole of institution is being captured. Police is captured. Military is captured. All Nigerian institution, state institution is captured. They work based on the directive of government, of people in power, not because they want to protect you, Nigerian citizen. None of them is working for you. But one thing they forget, that they are the ones suffering the heat more. Are they buying things different way? That is why you will see today, corrupt-minded police will go with face masks attacking innocent people. What is different between that from what has been happening in the military government? The harassment, the harassing citizen. What is happening to the Nigerian citizen? You are the ones suffering this hate. So wake up. Wake up. You, the military, you are a Nigerian. You, the politicians, you are a Nigerian. Whatever you think you are a Nigerian. Whatever you find yourself today taking will not be permanent. Nothing is permanent in life except change and truth. So whatever position you think you are holding today, that you think is permanent, you can use it to manipulate the process, you will be out of that place one day. And when you are out of that place, you will face the same heat that Nigeria are crying. When you are out of that corridor of power, you will face the heat. That is why we celebrate politicians. We celebrate when somebody becomes a governor. People will jubilate. Hey, my person is now a senator. They are not celebrating because that person won election is coming to fix the country. They are celebrating because the corruption will extend to them, because they will have opportunity to steal from the state. They are not celebrating because we will have a good person who wants to be the governor who is coming to fix our state. They are celebrating because this is our turn, our person in power. So we will have access to do whatever we're going to do. Nigeria, we have a better chance to begin this electoral reform. Do it now before it is too late. Let's begin to call. Use any place you find yourself, begin this gospel of electoral reform. Let's keep saying it, keep pushing for this electoral reform until the right thing will be done, until this law is being passed that our vote can count. Then you know you have the power to begin to vote the right people in power. Put the right people in power, the right people in place that can take us to a better place. Thank you, my fellow Nigerians.